Hey folks, how you doing tonight? Well, I've been sitting around today trying to think of something to do. It's really cold out there. I really want to get back into the garden, but we still have a few weeks to go for that. So I was cruising the internet and I saw a thing on dehydrating eggs. Now this is something I've been interested in. You might know I'm a bit of a prepper. So I buy these powdered eggs from Mountain Valley, different places, Mountain House Foods and whatnot. And I thought this would be great. Sometimes with the chickens, I have some extra eggs. Right now in the cold weather, they're hardly laying enough for us. But I figured give it a shot. Now personally, I don't have a dehydrator. So I figured let me try it in the oven. Problem with the oven is the temperature really doesn't go low enough. My oven, I can't get it lower than 170 degrees. And for dehydrating, you really want to go like around 105 degrees would be perfect, especially for something like eggs. But I had nothing else to do today, freezing cold out there, figured they'd give it a shot. And it came out okay. Well, I don't know if you can see, but this is my dehydrated eggs. Okay, looking a little brown. That's mainly because of the oven. Cooked them a little bit. In a dehydrator, I'm sure they'd be more yellow than this. And if this works, I plan on buying a dehydrator. Look them up on Amazon. You could get a little one for like 35 bucks. But first I want to see. My main goal today is to see if I can rehydrate these eggs now that I dehydrated them. Can I rehydrate them and cook them up? So let's give it a shot here. Not too sure about how to go about this, but I put a little bit of water in this jar here. What I'm planning on doing is pouring some of these eggs into this jar, giving them a stir, and then we're going to try to cook them in this pan over here and see if it works. This could be a total nightmare, but let's give it a try. So here I go. Now this was 4 eggs that I cooked up. And I don't really know how much water I should put in this jar or whatnot. So let's see if it does anything. Now that definitely looks way too watery. Yeah, well, let's see if we can make a mix. Again, I'm not really looking for the taste that much. I'm just trying to see if you can dehydrate an egg and then rehydrate it back to something that's similar to an egg. And if I could do this with the oven, then I will buy a dehydrator and do it on a much lower temperature so I'm not cooking that egg and get a better taste out of it. Okay, there we've got my entire mixture. Now this was 4 eggs that I put in there. And just to give you, while we're waiting for this to try to hopefully soak up some of that and get back into an egg, let me tell you a little bit about how I did this. I just took 4 eggs, I scrambled them, and I put them on a cookie sheet. I set my oven as low as I could possibly get it. And I started to bake them. My oven goes 170, so I started to bake them at 170. And after about 3 hours, it looked kind of like, I don't know if when you were kids or even now, if you get those fruit roll-ups, it kind of looked like a fruit roll-up of eggs in there. And the top was totally hard. The bottom was still a little squishy, but I flipped it. I let it go for about another 2 hours, and then I started to cut it up a little just to get it dehydrated. In total, I did it for about 7 hours on there, getting all the moisture out of there. And then I put it in this thing here. This is actually a Parmesan cheese grater. They were little chunks, and I grated it down into a powder. So this is the powder we have here. It definitely looks like it's doing something. It's soaking up some of that water. Kind of looks like a garlic paste in there now. Gonna give it a little shake, and then we're gonna start cooking it. Come on over here, camera lady. Okay, so I just have a frying pan with a little bit of butter in there. I'm going to try pouring this on and seeing if I can cook up some rehydrated egg mixture. Okay, that kind of looks like a hash brown type of thing. Let's put it down. I'm going to turn up the heat a bit. And let's see if we can get something out of this. Okay, well here's my dehydrated scrambled eggs. Rehydrated and cooked up. They don't look too good. I don't know. I don't know if it's the fact that I used the oven to dehydrate them. If this would be better if I had did it in a dehydrator. Or if to save eggs you need to freeze dry them. I really don't know. I don't know how powdered eggs come. I just saw this on some YouTube videos and said let me give it a shot. But let's see if it's edible. Yeah, I mean, you could eat it. I think if you had mixed in some sausage or maybe dumped a bunch of ketchup on this, you could eat it and survive. It's not something I take on a camping trip. Something I might do if the shit hit the fan. I think I am going to try this with a regular dehydrator and see if I can make it a little better. But for tonight, I think the dogs are going to have a little treat with this. Let's see if they like it better than I do. Well, the dogs certainly seem to enjoy him. So I guess if the shit does hit the fan, at least they'll be happy with the eggs. I'm going to try them again. Bet you'll be able to get them better the next time. Well, thanks for watching. See you soon.